our topic name is, let's say, a very important topic, that is clocks. గడియారాలు అన్నాం, క్లాక్స్ అన్నాం. అవర్ డే టు డే లైఫ్, మనం పొద్దున్న లేచినప్పటి నుంచి చూస్తూ ఉంటాం క్లాక్, కానీ దాని గురించి ఏం ఐడియా ఉండదు. కానీ చూద్దాం ఒకసారి క్లాక్కి మన రీజనింగ్కి కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్కి ఉన్న లింక్ ఏంటో ఒకసారి చూసే ప్రయత్నం చేద్దాం. నౌ విల్ డిస్కస్ అబౌట్ క్లాక్. సో యాజ్ వీ ఆల్రెడీ అవేర్, ద ఫేస్ ఆఫ్ ద క్లాక్, the face of the clock usually in circle shape. The face of the clock is usually in circle shape. సర్కిల్ అనగానే మనకు మైండ్లో గుర్తొస్తుంది విచ్ ఇంక్లూడ్స్ 360 degrees. వృత్తములో ఏర్పడేటువంటి కోణాల మొత్తము ఎంతకు సమానము అంటామంటే 360 డిగ్రీలకు సమానము అంటాం. సో నౌ ద ఫేస్ ఆఫ్ ద క్లాక్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ ద షేప్ ఆఫ్ ద సర్కిల్. దిస్ సర్కిల్ ఈజ్ డివైడింగ్ ఇంటూ 12 big equal parts. This circle is dividing into 12 big equal parts. So let's say, as we know already, 1 to 12. So 1 to 12 are there. Now these 12 big equal parts, these big 12 equal parts are called hour spaces. These 12 equal parts are called hour spaces. I need to stress this point once again. The dial or the face of the clock is in the shape of the circle. This circle is divided into 12 big equal parts. All these 12 parts are called hour spaces. So what does it mean? Here clock is having 12 hour spaces. 12 hour spaces, and we already aware each hour space is again divided into 5 small equal parts. That is 12 into 5 is equals to 60 small equal parts are there. 60 small equal parts are there. This each part is called a minute space. Each part is called minute space. I need to stress these points again. The dial or the face of the clock is in the shape of the circle. Circle in the sense we are having 360 degrees. This circle is divided into 12 big equal parts. Each part is called hour space. Like in the clock we are having 12 hour spaces. Similarly, each hour space is divided into 5 small equal parts. Which in the sense 12 into 5 is equals to 60 small equal parts. Each part is called a minute space. What does it mean? A clock is having 12 minute spaces. A clock is having 12 minute spaces. So usually everybody will see clock లో 3 ముళ్ళు ఉంటాయి అంటాం. గంటల ముళ్ళు అంటాం, నిమిషాల ముళ్ళు అంటాం, సెకండ్ల ముళ్ళు అంటాం. అవర్స్ అండ్ మినిట్స్ అండ్ సెకండ్స్ అండ్. But when comes to our reasoning part, when comes to our competitive examination part, we don't discuss about seconds hand. We'll focus on only hours hand as well as minutes hand. We know already in the clock shorter hand is said to be the hours hand. Shorter hand is said to be the hours hand, and similarly longer hand is said to be the minutes hand. We know already minutes hand. So regarding this minutes hand and hours hand, we are having 5 points. Previously, based on this minutes hand and hours hand, previously bits are asked in APPSC and TSPSC examination. So we will discuss about the bits also. So before going to start about the remaining parts, we will talk with the hours hand. We will talk about hours hand in the clock. Hours hand, or simply we can call hour hand. We will discuss about this hour hand. In this hour hand, we are having 3 main important points. For example, look at this diagram everybody. So clock, as we already discussed, a clock is having 12 big equal parts, as I already told you earlier. Now for example, think that, so this is the hours hand. This is the hours hand. Hours hand is located at 12. So in the sense, hours hand is located at 12 noon. This shorter hand is called hour hand. For example, this hour hand is rotating. Hour hand is rotating. Again comes to 12th place only. Again comes to 12th place. గడియారములో ఉన్నటువంటి గంటల ముళ్ళు అనేది 12 వద్ద ఉంది అని భావించండి. 12 వద్ద ఉన్న ఆ గంటల ముళ్ళు అనేది ఒక భ్రమణము చేస్తూ, ఒక కంప్లీట్ రొటేషన్ చేస్తూ అగైన్ 12 మీదకి వచ్చింది. వాట్ డస్ ఇట్ మీన్? అవర్స్ హ్యాండ్ మేడ్ హౌ మెనీ అవర్స్? 12 hours. Hours hand made 12 hours. For example, as I already told you, hours hand is located at 12 and hours hand made one complete revolution. So what does it mean, my dear students? Hours hand made in the span of 12 hours made how many degrees? 360 degrees. How can you say hour's hand made 360 degrees in the span of 12 hours means? So from 12 o'clock to 12 o'clock, from 12 o'clock to 12 o'clock means thus our hand made a complete revolution. Complete revolution means it forms a circle. So as I already told you, a circle is having 360 degrees. That's why from this hour's hand we can make one starting point. That is, in the span of 12 hours, hour's hand can made 360 degrees. This is the very important point from regarding hour's hand. Now if you talk about second point, let's say in the span of 12 hours, hour's hand is made 360 degrees. Means, for example, 12 hours is 360 degrees, then for 1 hour is how much? If you will do the small mathematical calculation. So what we can get, my dear students? 1 by 12 into 360. 1 by 12 into 360 means that is equals to how many degrees? 30 degrees. So second point, very important point from the hour's hand. That is, in the span of 1 hour, hour's hand can made or hour's hand can trace 30 degrees in the span of only 1 hour. As I already told you, first point, in the span of 12 hours, hour's hand made 360 degrees. In the span of 1 hour, hour's hand made 30 degrees. So this is also second important point. Now if you will talk about third point, let's say 1 hour means we know already 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. Hour's hand made 30 degrees in the span of 1 hour means hour's hand made 30 degrees in the span of 60 degrees we can say. Hour's hand can made 30 degrees in the span of 60 minutes. If for 60 minutes is 30 degrees, then for 1 minute is equals to how much? Then again a small mathematical calculation, you need not to worry about this. That is equals to how much you will get? 1 by 60 into 30 degrees. That is equals to half degree. So with this what we can conclude, my dear students? Hour's hand can made or hour's hand can trace 1 by 2 degree or half degree in the span of only 1 minute. So previously on these 3 points, one bit came in APPSC examination, before APPSC examination. That bit was in the span of 1 minute, hour's hand can made how many degrees? In the span of 1 minute, hour's hand can made how many degrees? So our answer is, what you can say, my dear students? Only half degree. So these are the 3 points. So first point is, in the span of 12 hours, hour's hand can made 360 degrees. In the span of 1 hour, hour's hand made 30 degrees. In the span of 1 minute, hour's hand made only half degree. Now we will focus on minute's hand. There are 3 points we covered in hour's hand. Now there are 2 points we are going to cover in hour's hand. Now we will discuss about hour's hand. Let's say we will take by discussing one small diagram. So let's say this is a clock. For example, 12 o'clock. So let's say instead of taking hour's hand, now I am taking minute's hand. Minute's hand is located at 12 o'clock, for example. So again similarly, this minute's hand is rotating and this minute's hand made a complete revolution. So we know already, earlier minute's hand is there at 12 o'clock. Now after this complete revolution, again it comes to 12 o'clock means minute's hand can made 360 degrees in the span of only 1 hour we can say. How can means earlier minute's hand is located at 12 noon. So again from 12 noon to it comes to again 12 noon. What does it mean? In the span of 1 hour, minute's hand can made 360 degrees. So similarly, if as already we know 1 hour means 360 degrees, 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. If minute's hand can made 360 degrees in the span of 1 hour means minute's hand can made 360 degrees in the span of only 60 minutes. For 360 degrees in the span of only 60 minutes means for 1 minute is equals to how much? So this is a simple calculation, mathematical calculation, that is equals to 1 by 60 into 360. If you will simplify this, how much you will get, my students? This is equal to 6 degrees. So there are 2 points related to minutes hand. The first point is, in the span of 1 hour, minutes hand can made 360 degrees. Similarly, in the span of 1 minute, minutes hand can made 6 degrees. So these are the 5 important points related to minutes hand and hours hand. So I need to focus on these 5 points once again. So in a minute, let's first point is, in the span of 12 hours, hours hand can made 360 degrees. In the span of 1 hour, minutes hand can made 30 degrees. In the span of 1 minute, hours hand can made half degree. Similarly, in the span of 1 hour, minutes hand can made 360 degrees. In the span of 1 minute, minutes hand can made 6 degrees. So based on these 5 points, again there is a previous question. We will focus on this previous question. That is, so if you talk about hours hand, hours hand can made half degree in the span of only 1 minute. Similarly, minutes hand can made 6 degrees in the span of 1 minute. So these are the 2 important points. Hours hand can made half degree in the span of 1 minute. Similarly, minutes hand can made 6 degrees in the span of 1 minute. If you take this difference, 6 degrees minus half degree, which is equals to 5.5 degrees. This 5.5 degrees is said to be the relative speed of the 2 hands in a clock. గడియారములో ఉన్నటువంటి ఆ 2 ముళ్ళల యొక్క సాపేక్ష వేగము అంటాం. గడియారములో ఉన్నటువంటి నిమిషాల ముళ్ళు అనేది గంటల ముళ్ళు కన్నా 1 నిమిష కాలములో ఎన్ని డిగ్రీలు అధికంగా తిరుగుతుంది అంటే 5.5 degrees. In the span of 1 minute, minutes hand can made 5.5 degrees more when compared to hours hand. Therefore, this 5.5 degrees is said to be the relative speed or ఆ 2 ముళ్ళల యొక్క సాపేక్ష వేగము అంటాం. సో దీనిపైన కూడా ప్రీవియస్గా మనకు ఎగ్జామ్స్లో రావడం జరిగింది బిట్టు. దీనిపైన కూడా అభ్యర్థులు ఫోకస్ చేయాలి. ఓకేనండి. సో దిస్ ఇస్ అబౌట్ అవర్స్ హ్యాండ్ అండ్ మినిట్స్ హ్యాండ్. నౌ వీల్ టాక్ అబౌట్ అనదర్ 3 కన్సర్న్స్. దట్ ఈస్ వెన్ ద హ్యాండ్స్ ఆర్ రొటేటింగ్ ఇన్ ద క్లాక్. గడియారములో ఉన్నటువంటి ముళ్ళులు అనేవి తిరుగుతూ ఉన్నప్పుడు మనకి ప్రధానంగా 3 సందర్భాలు ఎదురవుతాయి. వెన్ ద హ్యాండ్స్ ఆర్ రొటేటింగ్ ఇన్ ద క్లాక్, we come across with the following 3 conditions. Let's say condition number 1 is 2 hands may be opposite to each other. 2 hands may be opposite to each other. And second point is 2 hands may be coincide at some other time. And 2 hands may be perpendicular to each other. 2 hands may be perpendicular to each other. So these are the 3 conditions. గడియారంలో ఉన్నటువంటి గంటల ముళ్ళు మరియు నిమిషాల ముళ్ళు పరిభ్రమిస్తూ ఉన్నప్పుడు ప్రధానంగా ఒక 3 సందర్భాలు. There are 3 conditions. Condition number 1 is hands may opposite to each other. For this, we'll take one example. So let's say time is 6 o'clock. We all know at 6 o'clock our hand is located at 6 and minutes hand is located at 12. This we'll discuss by taking a small diagram. So let's say here 12 o'clock is there and 6 o'clock is there. So let's say this is hours hand and this is minutes hand. So what we can say now, 2 hands are opposite to each other. At what time? At exactly 6 o'clock. Similarly, 2 hands may coincide. 2 hands may coincide. So let's say for example, this is also we'll take by discussing one small diagram. Let's say time is exactly 12 o'clock. Time is exactly 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, minutes hand and hours hand both are coincide. Similarly, if you talk about perpendicular part, this is also will take by discussing a small diagram. So let's say now the time is exactly either 3 o'clock you can say or 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock you can say. Either 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. So let's say at 3 o'clock, the angle between these two hands is equals to 90 degrees. Or if you take instead of 3 o'clock, we can take 9 o'clock also. At 9 o'clock also, the angle between these two hands equal to how much you can say? 90 degrees. So these are the three more important points in clock's topic. That is, when the hands are rotating in the clock, we come across with the following three conditions. So condition number one is hands may opposite to each other, hands may perpendicular to each other, or hands may coincide. So now we will discuss about this coincide part. We will discuss about this coincide part. So what are the points covered under this coincide and all we'll discuss. So let's say this point also we'll discuss by taking one small diagram. Coincide. Now our focus is on only coincide. So this we'll discuss. So let's say for example, time is at 12 o'clock. Just now I told at 12 o'clock two hands are coincide. There are 3 points in this coincide part. The first part is when two hands are coincide, then the angle between these two hands equals to 0 degrees. ఈ రెండు ముళ్ళులు పరస్పరము ఏకీభవించినప్పుడు వాటి మధ్య ఏర్పడే కోణము ఎంతకు సమానము అంటామంటే 0 degreesగా తీసుకుంటాం. We are discussing about a coincide point. So there are 3 points in this coincide concept. Let's say when two hands are coincide, let's say the best example is 12 o'clock. When two hands are coincide, the angle between these two hands is equals to, we can say 0 degrees. So that means by seeing this diagram we can say hours hand and minutes hand both are coincide. There is no angle between these two hands. That's why when two hands are coincide, the angle between these two hands is equals to 0 degrees. That is one point. And the second point is when two hands are coincide, then there are 0 minutes apart. 0 minutes apart. About this in detailed we will discuss about opposite condition and perpendicular condition. So about this point we will in detailed we will discuss about the coming two concepts. Okay, so now just keep in mind, when two hands are coincide, angle between them is 0 degrees. When two hands are coincide, then two hands are 0 minute spaces apart. And one more condition. So one more important condition is in the span of every 1 hour. In the span of every 1 hour, two hands are coincide only one time. Again I am reminding you students, in the span of only 1 hour, two hands are coincide only one time. So now you can say one question. For 1 hour they are coincide one time. But if you take about 12 hours, for 12 hours span, these two hands are coincide only 11 times only. You may ask the question, for 1 hour it is one time, but for 12 hours it could be 12 times, then why not it is only 11 times? Means I can give you the counter example. Just focus on the students. For example, let's say now the time is 11 o'clock. Think that the time is 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, minutes hand is at 12 and hours hand is at 11. Now the time is 11 o'clock. Similarly, from 11 to 12 and 12 to 1, there are 2 hours are appearing on the screen. So for example, let's say minutes hand is rotating completely 1 hour. Minutes hand is rotating completely 1 hour. What does it mean? So now hours hand is moved to 12 o'clock. Is moved to 12 o'clock. So what does it mean? In the span of 1 hour, these two hands are coincide. How many times? Means strongly we can say only one time. Just imagine, you can say yourself, time is at 11 o'clock. Now after 1 hour, time is at 12 o'clock. What does it mean? In the span of this 1 hour, two hands are coincide only one time. That too at what time? At exactly 12 noon. So similarly, again in the second phase, for example, again minutes hand is rotating in the second time. If minute hand is rotating 1 hour, then hours hand is moved to 1 o'clock. But if you will focus on the second part, in second part, when the hours minutes hand is moved 1 hour, for this 1 hour there is no coincidence. That's why what you can say, for 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock and for 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, for these 2 hours, for 1 hour it could be one time, but for these 2 hours it could be 2 times, but it is coincide only one time. That's why for every 1 hour, two hands are coincide one time, but in the span of 12 hours, two hands are coincide only 11 times. Again, based on this concept, so there is a previous question. So that question was, in a day, two hands are coincide how many times? That was the question, previous examination question. In the span of 12, in the span of day, or we can say, in a day, two hands are coincide how many times? A day means we know already, one day is equals to how many hours? One day is equals to 24 hours. We have one point here. Two hands are coincide 11 times in 12 hours. For 11 times in 12 hours, for 24 hours, obviously, it could be how many times? 11 times. So this was the question came in previous examination. My dear students, once again focus on this coincide part. Two hands are coincide only one time in the span of 1 hour. For 1 hour, it could be one time, but for 12 hours, it could be only 11 times. And in a day, two hands are coincide only 22 times. These are the 3 points comes under coincide concept. Similarly, we will focus on opposite concept. So two hands are may opposite, two hands may perpendicular, or two hands may coincide. So he mentioned the word like this also sometimes. Instead of mentioned only opposite, sometimes he mentioned like this. How, at what time between the 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, two hands of the clock are same straight line but opposite in direction. Let's say for example, earlier I told, let's say the time is 6 o'clock. If you talk about 6 o'clock, minutes hand is at 12 and hours hand is at 6. So what you can say, these two hands are on same straight line but they are in opposite in direction. So that is the important concept. So now again in this this point opposite concept, we have 3 following conditions. So the first condition, the first following condition is, so let's say now the time is exactly think that 6 o'clock. Okay, now the time is exact 6 o'clock. By taking 6 only we will discuss. Every 1 hour, two hands are coincide only one time. But for 12 hours again it could be only 11 times only. Here also I am going to give you the one counter example. That counter example is, if you will take 5 o'clock and the 6 o'clock. From 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock and from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. For these 2 hours, for every 1 hour they are opposite to each other one time. But for these 2 hours, instead of 2 times, two hands are coincide only one time. That is exactly at 6 o'clock. So that's why two hands are opposite to each other one time every 1 hour. But in the span of 12 hours, it could be only 11 times. Again, if you talk about in a day, we know already a day is having 12 hours. In the span of in a day, two hands are opposite to each other again only 22 times. So earlier one more point is there. What was that? So two hands are coincide one time in every 1 hour. Similarly, 2 points are coincide 22 times in a day. Similarly, in opposite condition, two hands are opposite to each other only one time in the span of every 1 hour. Similarly, two hands are opposite to each other 22 times in a day. Here the counter example is from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock and from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. That is we can say. And similarly, now we will talk about perpendicular condition. So perpendicular condition. So we know already the meaning of this perpendicular. Perpendicular means usually we will take how many degrees? 90 degrees. Perpendicular means 90 degrees. So here it is different concept compared to coincide and compared to opposite. This is completely different concept because for every 1 hour, two hands are opposite to two hands are perpendicular to each other only 2 times. Whereas for every 1 hour, two hands are opposite and two hands are coincide only one time. But in this case, two hands are perpendicular to each other 2 times in every 1 hour. For 12 hours, it could be, so now we can say 22 times only, because for every 1 hour 2 times, for 12 hours it could be actually 24 times, but 22 times only they will opposite to each other. Here also we can say one counter example. The counter example is from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock and 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. For these 2 hours, instead of 4 times, hands will are perpendicular to each other only 3 times. Similarly, from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock and from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, for these 2 hours also, two hands are perpendicular to each other only 3 times instead of 4 times. So that's why for 1 hour 2 times, for 12 hours it could be 24 times, but only 22 times 2 hands will perpendicular to each other. Similarly, in a day 2 hands are perpendicular to each other only 44 times. So these are the 3 conditions. And one more important point I forgot to say here, that is when 2 hands are opposite to each other, when 2 hands are opposite to each other, then these 2 hands are 30-minute spaces apart. What does it mean? Hour's hand is at 6 o'clock, minute's hand is 12 o'clock. What is the difference between, or else from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock? How many minutes we are having? 30 minutes. So similarly, when 2 hands are perpendicular to each other, we can take the perpendicular condition also. When 2 hands are perpendicular to each other, then 2 hands are 15 minute spaces apart, we can say. So when 2 minutes are coincide, they are 0 minutes apart. When 2 hands are opposite to each other, they are 30 minutes space apart. When 2 hands are perpendicular to each other, so it is only 15 minute spaces apart. These are the conditions. So now in clocks topic, we come across with one formula. By using that formula, we can find out the various problems. So let's say the formula is m is equals to 2 by 11 into h into 30 degrees plus or minus theta. By using this formula, we can find out any type of question. There are only 5 types in clocks. Out of 5 types, 4 types can be solved only by using this simple formula, that is m is equals to 2 by 11 into h into 30 plus or minus theta. Here we will talk about m. Here m means we can say minutes. M anagane nimishalu antam. Similarly, h means, here h means hours only, but what kind of hour means? It is simply starting hour. We will discuss what is starting hour when the problems will come. So similarly, theta. Theta means angle between the 2 hands. Theta means angle between the 2 hands. That is angle between the hours hand and minutes hand. And when you are substituting in this formula, we have one more condition. That is, if our starting hour is 12 o'clock, if our starting hour is 12 o'clock, instead of taking h is equals to 12, simply we have to take h is equals to 0. One more condition. My dear students, in this formula, when you are substituting, h means what does it mean? Starting hour. When you are substituting starting hour is 12 o'clock, we should take simply it equal to 0. So why do we need to take h is equal to 0 when the starting hour is 12 o'clock? So it's simple, we can say, because the clock which we are discussing is only normal clock. A normal clock is having only 12 hours. That's why our starting hour is equal to, we can say, h is equal to 0. Why if it is only 12 hours we need to take 0 means, the best example is railway clock. A railway clock is having how many hours? 24 hours. If the time in railway clock, for example, if the time is 23 hours, 59 minutes and 59 seconds. After immediate next second, the time will be 000000. What does it mean? Railway clock is having 24 hours. That's why there we can take h is equal to 24. But the clock which we are discussing is about only normal clock. Since the normal clock is having only 12 hours, we can take h is equal to 0. That is the concept. So now by using this formula, we are having 5 types of problems. We'll focus on those 5 types of problems. So let's say now we'll focus on type 1 kind of problems. That is, the first question is, let's say, at what time between 2 o'clock, 2 and 3 o'clock, at what time between 2 and 3 o'clock, hands of the clock are coincide. Hands of the clock are coincide. So this is the question, one kind of model. So now we can say, how can we solve this? Question enti, at what time between 2 and 3 o'clock, hands of the clock are coincide. 2 మరియు 3 గంటల మధ్య ఏ సమయంలో 2 ముళ్ళు పరస్పరం ఏకీభవిస్తాయి అనేది ఆ ప్రశ్న యొక్క ఉద్దేశం. సో దీనికి మనకు ఫార్ములా ఇంతమో రాసుకున్నట్టుగా, ఆ ఫార్ములా ఏంటండి? m is equals to 2 by 11 into h into 30 degrees plus or minus theta. By using this formula, we can find out the minutes. So let's say now we will substitute in this formula 2 by 11 into h means, so here 2 o'clock you mentioned, 3 o'clock you mentioned. What is our starting hour? Starting hour is 2 o'clock. That's why h is equal to, we can take 2 into 30 degrees plus or minus. What could be the theta? So it's simple, my dear students. Theta means, as we know already, angle between the two hands. This is the concept of coincide. When two hands are coincide, the angle between two hands is equal to 0. That's why simply here we can take 0 degrees. So means 2 into 30, 60 degrees plus or minus 0 means again 60 only. 60 into 2, 120 by 11. This we can simplify. It's a simple normal fraction. This normal fraction we can converting into mixed fraction. How can we convert? 120 dividing into 11. So 11 tens are 110, or what is the remainder? 10. That's why what we can write? 10 by 11 minutes. So here our m value, how much we are getting, my dear students? Here m value is 10 by 11 minutes. But what about our starting hour? Our starting hour is equals to 2 o'clock. That's why final answer is at this final answer can be written as in two ways. So let's say first way is in normal way. Normal or random. ఎలా నార్మల్గా వాడు ఇచ్చిన టైం ఎంత? 2 o'clock అన్నాడు. సో కాబట్టి 2 hours 10 by 11 minutes. So exactly at this point of time, two hands may coincide. That is one kind of expression indicating answer. And if we talk about second type is it simply, so we can say like this. How? Since the time is 12 hours 10 by 11 minutes, we can write like this also. 10 by 11 minutes past 2 o'clock also we can say. So usually answer may appear in this way. 10 by 11 minutes past 2 o'clock. Exactly at this point of time, two hands of the clock coincide. Here in this model, you need to focus on the formula, and secondly, why do we need to take theta is equals to 0? Because it's a coincide concept. Since the two hands are coincide, angle between them is how many degrees? 0 degrees. That's why simply we have to take in theta is equals to 0, and further small simplification, our final answer is 10 by 11 minutes past 2 o'clock. So exactly at this point of time, the angle between the two hands is 0 degrees you can say, or simply two hands coincide you can say. We will discuss about second question. Second question is, let's say for example, at what time between 9 and 10 o'clock, at what time between 9 and 10 o'clock, the angle between the two hands is 0 degrees. That is the question. Same question I am asking in different way. What was the previous question? At what time between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock two hands may coincide? That was the previous question. Now same question I am asking in different way. So what is that? At what time between 9 and 10 o'clock the angle between the two hands is 0 degrees. So same, this can be solved by using again same formula. The formula is m is equals to 2 by 11 into h into 30 plus or minus theta. So since directly he mentioned the word 0 degrees, so here we can take theta is equal to 0, no issue. Coincide means we may in dilemma, but he only mentioned at what time between 9 and 10 angle between the two hands is 0 degrees. So we can take theta is equal to 0. 2 by 11 into h. What is our starting hour here? Starting hour is equals to 9. That's why 9 into 30 plus or minus 0. Again 9 into 30 means 270 you can say. 270 into 2 means 540 degrees. 540 by 11 minutes. It's not degrees, it's a minutes. Now we can divide 540 with 11. So dividing 540 by 11, what you can say here? 11 4s are 44, 10 left. So here 11 9s are 99, 1 is the remainder. How can we express into mixture form? Mixture fraction, that is equals to 49 1 by 11 minutes. So finally, what is the final answer for this? Starting hour is how much here? 9 o'clock. That's why that answer can be expressed in second way. Now earlier we discussed two types of expression. Now we will follow second expression. So what we can say now, 49 1 by 11 minutes past, how much you can say, 9 o'clock. So exactly at this time the angle between the two hands is 0 degrees, or simply we can say exactly at that point of time two hands may coincide. So these are the two types of questions. So whether he mentioned the word coincide or 0 degrees, simply we can take in this formula theta is equals to 0. And as you know already, h is equal to how much you can take here, 9. But sometimes if you mentioned, for example, 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock, for example, for the same question, if you mentioned 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock. So here, since our starting hour is 12, we need to take h is equals to 0 instead of 12. I already told you earlier when when we were discussing about this problem, m is equals to 2 by 11 into h into 13 plus or minus theta. These are the two problems related to coincide concept. Similarly, now we will focus on opposite concept. Same problem he may ask like this also. For example, for same problem we will discuss. Instead of 0 degrees, he may mention 180 degrees. Or instead of 180 degrees, he may mention at what time between 9 and 10 o'clock. Two hands are on same straight line but opposite in direction. So the meaning is same. When, for example, we look into this formula. What is the formula? M is equals to 2 by 11 into h into 30 plus or minus theta. Earlier, our type 1 model is here we took theta is equals to 0 degrees. So here plus or minus 0 means simply we can omit the sign. Plus 0 or minus 0 means there is no use. But when comes to angle is 180, whether do we need to take plus 180 or minus 180 means, for this there is a note. There is a note available in this case. That is, when the angle between the two hands is 180 degrees means, so we have one small note. It's a very important note. That is, so let's say if the given time is lies in between 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. If the given time is lies in between 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, simply we need to take plus 180 degrees. And if the given time is lies in between from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock, we need to take theta is equals to minus 180 degrees. By using this small note, we can solve all type of questions related to 180 degrees or two hands are on same straight line but opposite in direction. So now if we will talk about the given time is how much here? 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock, it's clearly comes under second part, because 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11 and 11 to 12. So that's why here theta is equals to, we need to take minus 180. For example, let's say if he given the time from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock or 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock or 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock and so on up to 6 o'clock, we need to take our theta is equals to plus 180 degrees. So now we can let us solve the problem. 2 by 11, formula is what? H into 30 plus or minus theta. What is our starting hour? Starting hour is equals to 9. That's why 9 into 30, here plus or minus is there. Since here time comes under second part, we need to take minus 180 degrees. So what we can say, my dear students? 2 by 11 into 9 into 30 means 270 degrees. 270 degrees minus 180, so it equals to 90 degrees. 90 degrees into 2, 90 degrees into 2 means 180 degrees by 11. Again, will this simplify? Just focus on this. Again, I am going to do the simplification part here, because if the time is from 12 to 6, it could be plus 180 degrees. If it is from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock, it could be minus 180. Just focus on that part. Okay. So now here I am going to do the simplification part of that continuation. So now 180 by 11. What we can write? 180 by 11 means 11 ones are 11. So here 7 left. 11 6 are 66. 4 left. So what we can say? Final answer 4 by 11 minutes. So final answer, what we can conclude? Since our starting hour is 9 o'clock. So 16 4 by 11 minutes past 9 o'clock. Exactly at this point of time, the angle between the two hands is equals to how many degrees? 180 degrees. or at what time between 9 and 10 o'clock two hands may opposite direction. The concept is same. Again we can take theta is equals to minus 180 and the final answer is 16 4 by 11 minutes at past 9 o'clock. So let's say now we'll take one more problem based on this. So on opposite, instead of saying angle between, he may mention like this also. For example, at what time between 11 and 12 o'clock? At what time between 11 and 12 o'clock, two hands of the clock may opposite direction. Two hands of the clock may opposite direction. So the way of asking question is different, but the concept is same. Again we need to focus on that note. So just focus on this simplification. Formula is same. Luckily in the chapter we are having 5 types. 4 types can be solved by using only this formula. That is m is equals to 2 by 11 into h into 30 degrees plus or minus theta only. The problem is formula is same. So now we will observe here 2 by 11 into what is our starting hour? Starting hour is equal to 11. And one more thing I need to quote here, whether what kind of type, whether coincide, opposite or perpendicular, whatever the type, if the given starting hour is equal to 12, you must take, instead of taking h is equal to 12, you need to take h is equal to 0. Don't forget that part. So 2 by 11 into, so starting hour is 11 into 30 degrees plus or minus. No, I should not take plus or minus because the time comes under second part. That's why here minus 180 we can take. Again simplification, 11 into 30, 11 into 30 means 330 degrees. 330 degrees minus 180. So how much you can say? Here simply that is equals to 13, 7. How many degrees we can say? Is it 170? No, it's not 170. 13 minus 8, 6. No, it's 5. How much you can say? 150 degrees. So exactly we are getting 150 degrees. 150 into 2, again how much? 300. 300 degrees by 11. Again this simplifying by doing normal division. What will get, my dear students? So 300 by 11. 11 2s are 22. 8 is the remainder. So 8 means here you will get 80. 11 7s are 77. I am getting 3 as the remainder. So 3 by 11 minutes. 27 3 by 11 minutes. So what you can say? What could be our final conclusion? 27 3 by 11 minutes past. So what could be our starting hour? 11 o'clock. So exactly at this point of time, the angle between the two hands is 180, or the two hands are in opposite in direction. So you need to focus on this part. Only 2 things. In type 1, coincide. Whether he mentioned coincide or 0 degrees, you need to take theta is equal to simply 0. Whether it is opposite direction or 180, simply you have to take theta is equals to, it depends. If it is from 12 to 6 plus 180, if it is from 6 to 12, it could be minus 180. So think positively, definitely you can score the good, you can have a good command on this subject. For every 1 hour, 2 hands are perpendicular to each other 2 times. So what does it mean? Now this we will discuss by taking one example. So let's say instead of 10, 11 and 12, we will take like this. So let's say 3 and 4. At what time between 3 and 4 o'clock, 2 hands of the clock are 90 degrees. 2 hands of the clock are 90 degrees, or both the hands are perpendicular to each other. Again we have a condition. So what is the condition? Formula is again same. M is equal to 2 by 11 into h into 30 plus or minus theta. Clearly theta is we can say 90, but again we need to take plus 90 or minus 90 means for this also we have one small note. Just focus on this note. That is, if the given time is in between 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, if the given time is in between 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, then we need to take one time theta is equals to plus 90 and theta is equals to plus 270. For example, if the given time is from 3 to 9, then we need to take theta is equals to one time plus 90 and the next time, so it could be minus 90. So again, if the given time is in between 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, then we need to take theta is equals to minus 90 and theta is equals to minus 270. By using this small note, we can solve the perpendicular condition questions. So why I am taking two angles means we know already. For every 1 hour, two hands are perpendicular to each other 2 times. That's why we are getting two angles. 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. So we need to take plus 90 plus 270. For example, the time is lies in between 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. We should take plus 90 and minus 90. Similarly, from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, we should take theta is equals to minus 90 and minus 270. So it's very clear. Now focus on the diagram in the mind so that you will get the idea. If it is opposite means 12 to 6, 180, 6 to 12 minus 180. So just have a look. So now 3 and 4. Formula is again same. I told you for first 4 types we are going to use the same formula. M is equals to 2 by 11 into starting hour is 3. So 3 into 30. Now 3 and 4 means the time comes under this part. 3 and 4 means the time comes under this part. So what does it mean? In case 1, we need to take theta is equals to plus 90. In case 2, we need to take theta is equals to minus 90. Now we will discuss by taking theta is equals to plus 90. 3 into 30, 90. 90 plus 90, 180. 180 into 2, 360. So 360 by 11 minutes. So again simplification, 360 by 11 means 11 3s are 33. So here 3 left, 11 2s are 22, 8 left. So what you can say, 32 8 by 11. Final answer is 32 8 by 11 minutes. So means 32 8 by 11 minutes past 3 o'clock. Final answer 32 8 by 11 minutes past 3 o'clock. So at this time exactly the angle between the two hands is 90 degrees. This is only case 1 because I am taking theta is equals to 90 only. Again we need to take theta is equals to minus 90. If I will take theta is equal to minus 90, see observe interestingly, this part is same, this formula is same. Instead of plus 90, I need to take minus 90 now. So for example, think that instead of plus 90, I am taking minus 90. So 3 into 30, 90. 90, here minus 90. 90 minus 90 means how much you will get? 0 you will get. So 0 into something means how much you will get? 0 you will get. So what does it mean finally? M value I am getting 0 degrees. If I will take theta is equal to minus 90. So what does it mean? 0 minutes past 3 o'clock. 0 minutes past 3 o'clock means what? It's simply 3 o'clock. So means from 3 and 4, at what time between 3 and 4, the angle between the two hands of the clock is 90 degrees means, so one time I am getting 32 8 by 11 minutes past 3 o'clock, and in second case, so exactly I am getting 3 o'clock because minutes I am getting 0. How can we say theta equal to minus we need to take? So because time is lies under 3 and 4. If it is minus 90, this value could be 0, 0 into something 0, so that is m is equal to 0 I am getting, so final answer is 3 hours, there are 0 minutes past 3 o'clock, so simply 3 o'clock we can say. And earlier I told you also one time, exactly at 3 o'clock, the angle between two hands is how much? 90 degrees only, that's why I am getting 3 o'clock, so that is one case. Now similarly, we will focus on second part. Let's say instead of taking 3 and 4, now I am taking let's say 7 and 8, or you can say 1 and 2, no issue, 1 and 2. At what time between 1 and 2 o'clock, two hands of the clock are 90 degrees. 1 మరియు 2 గంటల మధ్య ఏ సమయంలో రెండు ముళ్ళ మధ్య కోణం అనేది 90 డిగ్రీలకు సమానంగా ఉంటుంది అనేది క్వశ్చన్. సో దీనికి సంబంధించి మళ్ళీ సేమ్ ఫార్ములా, యూ విల్ గెట్ ద బోర్ బై రైటింగ్ సేమ్ ఫార్ములా ఎవ్రీ టైమ్. లక్కీలీ యూ కెన్ ఫీల్ లక్కీ. So 2 by 11 into starting hour. What is our starting hour here? 1 o'clock. So that's why h is equal to 1 into 30 degrees. Now you should not take plus or minus because the given time lies in between 12 and 3. Since the given time is lies in between 12 and 3, we need to take one time theta is equals to plus 90, and second time you should take theta is equals to plus 270. So by taking two cases, actually case 1 will come and case 2 will come. There are two formulas for perpendicular condition because this will happen 2 times for every 1 hour. That is the reason. So now if you will simplify 1 into 30, so now I am taking theta is equals to plus 90. Now will this simplify this? 1 into 30, 30. 30 plus 90, 120. 120 into 2 means 240, you will get 240 by 11. 240 by 11 we have to simplify. We have to converting into mixed fraction. As you know, many times we discussed so in this concept. Now 11 2s are 22. 22 means 2 left. So 0, 11 1s are 11, 9 left. What you can say? 9 by 11. So what is our final answer? Now I am erasing here. Just focus on this. 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock means plus 90 plus 270. And similarly 3 o'clock 9 o'clock means plus 90 minus 90. Similarly from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock means minus 90 minus 270. Just have a picture in the mind. Okay. So now this part I am going to erase. No, observe here. So what is the final answer? Here m value this is. M is equals to 21 9 by 11 minutes. 21 9 by 11 minutes. So what is the final answer? 21 9 by 11 minutes past. So what was the given time? 1 o'clock. Past 1 o'clock. Therefore, by using this condition, 21 9 by 11 minutes past 9 o'clock, exactly at that point of time, the angle between the two hands is how many degrees? 90 degrees. Or simply we can say, instead of using the word 90 degrees, we can use perpendicular also, as you know already aware about that. And for example, if the time is lies in between let's say 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. For example, the time is lies in between 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. So for this, theta equal to how you can take? Theta is equals to one time minus 90 you can take, and second time minus 270 you can take, because the given time is comes under 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock according to that circle note. Okay, just have a look on that. So now these are, so type 1 we discussed based on coincide concept, and type 2 discussed, that is about opposite condition, and type 3 we discussed that is about perpendicular condition. What is the formula? M is equals to 2 by 11 into h into 30 plus or minus theta. Same formula even for this type also, but here we need not to find out the separate minutes. Earlier in 3 models, coincide model, opposite model and perpendicular model, we need to find out the minutes. Here we need not to find out the minutes, luckily, because minutes you only given. Tell me what is the given time? 4:20. What does it mean? Hours is 4 hours and minutes are 20 minutes. So if we substitute, minutes is equal to 20. 20 is equals to 2 by 11 into h means how many hours he given? 4 hours he given. So that's why simply 4 into 30 plus or minus theta. Here we need to find out the theta value only, because what is the given question? Find the angle. Find the angle between the hands of the clock at 4:20. So interestingly, this is group 2 bit previously asked by APPSC, not TSPSC, APPSC, group 2 bit actually. Okay, I think 2008 group 2 bit. Now 20 is equals to 2 by 11 into 4 into 30 plus or minus theta. This will simplify. Simple calculation. 2 1s are 2 10s are. So 11 I am shifting this side. 11 into 10 means how much you will get? 110. 110 is equals to 4 into 30 120 plus or minus theta. After getting this, non-mathematics students, they may get the dilemma, because if it is plus theta you can solve, if it is minus theta you can solve, but plus theta is not there, minus is not there. What is there? Plus or minus is there. If plus or minus means what you have to do? Simply blindly, you can go blindly. You have to subtract the small value from big value. What is small value here? 110 degrees. What is big value here? 120 degrees. Therefore, subtracting small value from big value blindly. Sometimes you may get the small value here and big value here. However, simply after getting this step, so we need to subtract the small value from big value. So theta is equals to 120 minus 10. Simply how many degrees you are getting? 10 degrees. What we can conclude? Therefore, at 4:20, the angle between the two hands of the clock is how many degrees? Simply 10 degrees. So it's matter of only 30 seconds. You can solve this question. Mathematics students or even non-math students also, there is no such big mathematical conditions. So if you take fast calculations, it may take hardly 20 to 25 minutes time. So we can find out the angle between the hands of the clock at 4:20. You can take 4:20 or whatever. Now let's say this is one kind of model, finding angle. Now for example, let's say instead of 420 he given 1040, no issue, you can take 1040 mentioned. So 1040 means h is equal, in the same formula h is equal to, instead of 4 we need to take h is equals to 10 because hours are 10 hours, and instead of taking m is equal to 20 we need to take m is equals to 40 because he mentioned 40 minutes. Let us see. So we can solve 40 minutes is equals to 2 by 11 into h into 30, again plus or minus theta. We have to keep plus or minus theta as it is. Okay, so now 2 ones are 2 20s are. So 20 into 11 means 220, that is equals to 300 plus or minus theta. Here I am getting big value, here I am getting small value. Here also I am getting big value and small value. Blindly you can subtract small value from the big value, that will gives the angle between the hands of the clock. So what I mean to say, theta is equals to 300 degrees minus 220 degrees. How much you can say? 80 degrees. Therefore the angle between the hands of the clock at exactly 1040 is how many degrees? It's simply 80 degrees. Find the mirror image time of the time 10:30 pm. Find the mirror image time of the given time 10:30 he mentioned. PM or AM, no issue. However, so since we discussed about normal clock, as we know already a normal clock is having 12 hours. This 12 hours can be written as 11 hours 60 minutes also. To find out the mirror time, we need to subtract the given time from 12 o'clock. So what is the given time here? 10:30. So we have to subtract this 10:30 from 12 o'clock. This 12 o'clock again can be expressed as 11:60 for our simplification. So what we can say? 11:60 and minus 10:30. 60 minutes minus 30, 60 minutes minus 30 minutes. Again you will get 30 minutes. 11 hours minus 10 hours. You will get 1 hour. What we can say? The mirror image time of 10:30 pm is, you can get 1:30 pm. If it is pm, you have to write pm. For example, if it is am, you have to write the am. Sometimes he may give the mirror image time, he asks you to find out the real time. Whether he given real time, ask you to find mirror image time, given mirror image time, or he asks you to find out the real time, the formula is same. Simply what you have to do, we have to subtract from 11:60, that's it. If it is in case of normal time, sometimes in the question clearly he mentioned railway clock. If it is railway clock, simply we need to subtract 24 hours because railway clock is having 24 hours. Again 24 hours can be expressed as 23 hours 60 minutes for our simplification. So this is about mirror image time. Given real time, he asked you to find mirror image time, or given mirror image time, he asked you to find real time. So formula is same. If it is normal clock, we need to subtract from 11:60, means 11 hours 60 minutes. If it is railway clock, it is simply 23 hours 60 minutes. Okay, these are the 5 types. To all of them, I need to say only one word, because what is that is, it is not a GS. If it is GS part, you need to refer a standard material, because if you refer standard material, we have a accurate data. The data is useful to write the examination. But when it comes to mental ability part, the name itself is saying mental ability. So to get the command over this mental ability, you need to refer various books. If you depends on only one notebook, you never succeed, because same question, if you refer 3-4 books, let's say you are having 3-4 materials. If you refer 3-4 materials, you come to know that same question can be asked in different ways. Let's say in one book he is asking the same question one way, in second book he is asking different way, in third book he is asking different way. So if you refer different books, there are 2 advantages. Advantage one is, you can have a idea about the question. One question is asking in how many times, that is one idea. And secondly, if you refer different books, you will have a chance to practice more number of questions. Once you will practice more number of questions, then only you will get the command over the mental ability, or else unless you never succeed. If you, most of them what they will do, they will depends on the one single notebook or one textbook, they will follow only that one. If you will follow only that one, you never succeed. You have to follow different textbooks. That's why to get the command, you need to practice more number of bits.